Around this time 2 years ago, so October 2022, I discovered the whole e-commerce dropshipping space. But at the time, I thought I was this super disciplined guy because I went to the gym. But I was a fucking femboy, bro, smoking weed every single day. I still watched porn. I'd watch Netflix when I'd come home. I'd do all the fucking instant gratification vices that you could possibly think of. But I thought I was this proper tough cunt who was becoming an entrepreneur because I discovered dropshipping, right? And I remember after discovering the whole dropshipping thing, it took me a few months to even get started on it, right? And I didn't actually get started until I got this fucking poor excuse of a mentor who never actually helped me. I paid this dude $1,000 and that was my excuse to get started. So I could have started on my own, but I never even attempted to. So pretty much what happened was I paid this dude and then I was like, fuck, I gotta do it now. So I start doing it. You know, it's a real pissy attempt. I'm not doing it seriously. The store looks like shit. My videos look like shit. Of course, that's expected when you're first starting out, but I definitely could have tried a lot harder. Like I was going out on weekends, still drinking. I was taking drugs at this point as well. I'd quit and I started the store, but you know, I was still taking like on the weekends and stuff, just fucking around. And I remember when we were on these, when we were drinking, even when we were sober, like if I FaceTime my mate during the day, I'd always tell him about my goals with the store, how much money I'm gonna make from it, you know, when the store's gonna be live, how much money I'm gonna make, all of this stuff. And there was barely any actual work going into the store. Like I would maybe do half an hour of work on the store each week. It took me literally like 2 months to even launch the store, right? So I just continued talking about, oh, I'm gonna be a millionaire, all this stuff. This is what I would do. I would just fucking constantly talk and talk and talk. And something interesting is that our brain releases the same amount of dopamine when talking about having achieved a goal as it does when actually achieving it. So if you're talking about like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be a fucking millionaire and do all these amazing things, you're literally releasing the same amount of dopamine as if you were to actually achieve that goal. This is fucking insane. So you literally get dopamine for free just talking about your goals. And it's not a healthy source of dopamine either, because then you are far less likely to take action, which is exactly what I did. I ended up shutting down this dropshipping store that I was running at the end of 2022, start of 23, right? And I start working in June of last year. I don't start another store, a dropshipping store that is. I don't start another dropshipping store until March of this year. I make my first sale in April. You know, I'm showing my parents the sales I'm making because I do make seriously good sales. But around June, which is when I quit my job, so June of this year, I quit my job and something just switches in me. I stopped talking. I had 2 really fucking good months. Like I'm talking tens of thousands of dollars good, right? And I remember there's this thought process going through my mind, like, should I tell my parents? Should I tell my brothers? Should I tell my grandparents? Or maybe I should just keep it to myself. And that's exactly what I did. I stopped talking, even when I had literally achieved the goal. I've got the dopamine I needed. I've got the dopamine from achieving the goal. I don't need to talk about what I have achieved, what I'm going to achieve next. So I stopped fucking talking, right? No one knows, well, unless they watch my videos, no one actually knows what I have achieved. And I'm only sharing this for educational purposes, right? Once I stopped fucking talking, I achieved more and more success because I fucking, as the kids would say, locked in, right? I just kept on fucking doing, and I didn't feel the need to talk about it. And because I wasn't talking about it, I actually was forced to have to achieve the thing in order to release that dopamine, if that makes sense. I remember when I did achieve these really good months, you know, a couple $10,000, I treated myself to a gym membership. So at the time, prior to this, I had quit going to the gym and I was just training in my garage here at home. So doing, you know, free weights, like I do incline dumbbell, things like that. But I treated myself to a gym membership. I started actually being able to go to the gym again because I was like, you know what, I've worked hard for this amount of money. I'm gonna buy myself a gym membership and continue going to the gym so that I can keep running my business and stay in good shape. It's the silent victories, bro. People see these very tiny victories online, you know, or they might see the big victories, but it's the ones that you silently like go through. No one knows about them. Those are what accumulate. You know, they are what compound to that big win that everyone does see. I like this whole premise of, you know, stay silent, let the results do the talking. It's not about fucking being humble. If you're actually someone who's doing something with your life, then the results will speak for you. There's no fucking being humble. Your results will be fucking head held high. Like, people will literally see you're about it off of the results you have achieved, right? But if you're someone who's just showboating online, like, you know, you got to show all your money, you got to show your cars, then you probably don't have much, because you want people to perceive you in this light, but you're not actually about it. I remember I was like this for such a fucking long time. I used to make videos like flaunting my cash that I had made, flaunting my gold watch, like all of this different stuff. And it's so fucking cringy, bro. Because what you need to understand is that no one gives a fuck about your goals, and no one especially cares about what you have achieved. Most people will get pissed off when they hear about what you have achieved. That is if they're not like a friend. Like, if people see you online, even if they supposedly like you, they will get pissed off. Like, for example, if you're a YouTuber and you're making videos, you know, people really like your videos, but then all of a sudden you start talking about all the success and money you've seen off of making these videos, people will start to unsubscribe. They'll literally fucking shit on you. Like, you might have changed their life in whatever way, but as soon as money comes into the picture, as soon as you actually having achieved something off of the videos they watch, they fucking start to hate. This is why you got to keep this shit to yourself, bro. Like, I guarantee, if I came out onto YouTube right now and made a whole video about like how grateful I was to be monetized and all this stuff, people would start shitting on me like, oh, you're only making videos for fucking views and you're not trying to help people, you're just trying to make money off this shit. Like, people just don't understand, right? So you just need to not share your goals. You need to not share what you have achieved. Just keep it to yourself and share it with the people who actually do care, you know, your close relatives. But don't share it with them until you truly have achieved it. So until you can actually say, yes, I'm monetized, I'm making money off of this shit, keep it to yourself, all right? Hope this helps. Stay grinding, bro.